Welcome to Positive Energy with Crystals. Today we are talking about pink amethyst. This is part of my series where I work with a crystal for an entire month and then tell you how it went, what I liked, what I didn't like, and just what my thoughts were. So, this was my crystal for May. And it was suggested by one of you, so thank you very much to the person that suggested it. I loved it. It took me a while to find it, but I was able to get it off of Bliss Crystals. I was worried since it's pink, and I don't connect with most pink crystals, but I was also hopeful because it's amethyst, and I connect with amethyst so well. And I was kind of hoping that I'd have the same experience with the pink tourmaline that I had, because I connect so well with black tourmaline. I was hoping that I'd connect with the pink tourmaline, and I did. And same thing happened with the amethyst. I connect with regular amethyst so well. It was, I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to do this format of this video a little bit different. So usually I go through and I list a property or energy, and I tell you what my experience with that particular energy or property was. But in this one, it's hard to judge if it helped me with those certain things. And my experience with this crystal was really unique. And it's sort of all lumps. I say it all kind of, they all lump together. You'll understand once I start explaining. So, the properties of pink amethyst. They help you have more acceptance of yourself and others. It is an emotional balance and peace. It enhances dream work abilities, boosts your intuition, brings clarity, release negative emotions, great to open your heart chakra, push you to self-love, enlightenment and resolution, stress relief, and helps with PTSD. So those are the basic properties. So here's my experience, and you'll understand why I'm doing it this way as I tell. So the person that recommended this crystal said it was a very gentle crystal, and she was so right. It was such a unique experience. Like my regular amethyst, it was supportive, but in a more gentle and softer way. It was really good for emotional stuff. I had some bad news, and it just a bunch of little mental things thrown at me all at once, and I was able to process it all, deal with it, and not completely have a meltdown. I was able to find the humor in a large part of it. I was also able to sort of, how do I explain it? Sort of not make it a huge bad thing or huge problem. It's hard to explain it, but I was able to, I guess, calmly deal with stuff. I sort of had an enlightening moment regarding self-love and self-care. I love earrings. I have a ton, from nice ones to cheap ones to pretty much every major holiday. I've got earrings. Right now they're packed up in a small tote. It's hard to find what I want. The lid doesn't fit well, and I get frustrated looking for certain pairs, and putting them away is just a pain. So I stopped wearing them for a while because I just get so frustrated. Then one day I realized I needed to wear my earrings because wearing them makes me happy, and it boosts my mood. And I don't know why it's making me emotional. they make me happy. If I'm staying home, not doing anything, I don't always wear them. But if I'm leaving, even if I'm not going to see anyone, I try to put earrings in. That has helped me big time. I believe the pink amethyst helped me figure out a way to make picking out earrings less frustrating. It's still frustrating to find what I want, but it doesn't hit me as hard anymore. I'm able to find them, pick them out. I mean, not always find the one pair I wanted, but it I don't let it get to me as bad, I guess is what it is. Since moving away from Colorado, I realized I'm an empath. In Colorado, going into large groups made me anxious, and I thought it was just being around a lot of people. Since we've moved, I'm usually good in crowds now. I think part of it is in here the crowds they're more chill. Oklahoma is just more chill than Colorado was. People are less anxious here, and they're nicer and just calmer. I was in a business towards the end of the month with some people that had just went through a tornado nearby, and they were stressed and tired and anxious. And when I left there, I was exhausted. Feeling their stress and tiredness made me stressed and tired, and I was exhausted. I was able to keep the anxious feelings blocked a little bit because I had my regular amethyst and this one. That was I hadn't felt that in a long time, and the timing of it made me realize that it was an empath thing, and it explains so much from when I was living in Colorado. So it was a great experience, and I really appreciate the person that suggested this one. And if you have a suggestion for a crystal to try for a month, please put it in the comments. This was such a great experience, and I'm so thankful that they suggested it, and plus I got to go crystal shopping. So, like I said, if you have a crystal you think I should work with, put it in the comments. If I don't have it, I'll look for it. I'm not going to guarantee that I'll buy every crystal you guys suggest, but this was definitely, I'll put it over here so you can see it better, a great experience. So the next month, I'm going to work with aquamarine. I've felt drawn to working with it for a while. Oops, stay focused. All I have is this little piece, and I think, which end is it? Let me look here. There it is. I don't think you can focus. You can see that little hole drilled into it. I think it was supposed to be made into a pendant. And I may turn it into a pendant. But anyway, if you may have seen my community post where I had to take a break because my allergies were so bad. And I did that one video, and it took me forever to film it. It took me forever to edit out all my sniffs and sneezes and stuff. And I knew this one was good for sinus and respiratory stuff. Plus, I've been drawn to working with it for a while. So I decided June was the month. And so I'll be working with it for the full month of June, and we'll see how that goes. Like I said, if you have any questions about the pink amethyst or any suggestions for me to use, or suggestions for crystals for me to use, put those in the comment. I highly recommend it. It's hard to find, and it is a little pricier than like regular amethyst, but it was totally worth it. So, put your comments and questions in the comments, and I will see you next time.